This one is in the slot, it goes high, and it will go all the way. Balle, balle. Ginna sona shaka lagya. Happy Vasaki, बहुत बधाइयां Vasaki दिया. As this one without like this, throw the bat at it. And this one has been hit hard. Well, this will go all the way. Shaba, shaba, ginna sona. And it's another one that's going to get away. Fielder coming across doing a sweep in, but he's not going to get there. So it's another boundary. That's that slower delivery, and he knocks him over, and he's loving it as well. And jumps for joy. The leap of joy from Qatari. And the man who's reminds me of a packet of Bombay mix, doing it again. And he's just got those variations, hasn't he? And well bowled. They needed that wicket, didn't they? Because it was just getting a little bit out of hand. And the batter, I think he gets this completely wrong. And he's going to go first ball. I think this is another one that may have just caught the pad and go on. Well, Qatari comes on to bowl, and he's caused all sorts of problems. And just remember, when he comes on again, he will be on a hat-trick because he's just taken 2 in 2. This one's been played beautifully, and that's the difference between a batter that's been in. Here we go. And he wasted it. It's a gundy delivery. In fact, it will go for 4 runs. Not a good ball at all. There's 2 things I can remember. I was told as this one is hit aerial, and it will be 4 runs. He's always saying, get the arm up and get that shoulder clip in your ear. Well, this one goes up, and that's a nice moment, isn't it, from a man who we remember had a few issues in the field the other day. I've already mentioned how he's come back from quite a nasty injury when he was thumped on the nostrils. But Bishan Basnat comes in and takes a very good catch as Prashant Patel comes out. Patel hits this one hard, and nobody's stopping that. That's a cracking hit through the covers. This is high up in the air. It's an opportunity, and it's taken. No mistakes at all from the fielder. And Jashwal, he's also somebody who's shown that he's got good, safe hands. It's the end of Patel, who it was 1-4 to him, which was a crushing shot. And that's a nice moment from Jashwal, who takes the catch. Patel departs. And it could be the bowler actor that gets the wicket. Oh, that's a tremendous catch. How about that? That is brilliant. Well, he's taken one already, which was a pretty straightforward one. But Basnat here takes an absolute stunner. What a great catch that is. Well, this one will help. It races away, and it's not going to get stopped. So 4 runs, a valuable 4 runs. Bimal versus the batting captain, hit high in the air, and it will be taken. So that's the end of it. It'll be the bowling team captain that removes Sohail Ahmed. So Ahmed, it's been a gutsy innings from him. He gets to 40 before he will go caught and bowled by his opposite number. And it's been a fine spell of bowling from Bimal, you have to say. Well, with this much pace, it's always going to race away, and it does. The fielder tries to stop it with his feet, not going to. 4 runs, though they made a much better start this time. 40 in the power play. It's just all gone wrong towards the end. And even little things like that, they need to be running, need to be trying to take it on. Who knows, they could have got there. But losing a wicket there doesn't matter. It's worth sacrificing a wicket if you can get another run on the board. So after doing so many things a lot better, it will finish with 88 on the board as we have a quick look at the highlights.
The rest of the batters just couldn't get the job done as this one's chipped up in the air, and it just falls to the left of the commentary tent. And that is perfectly played. That is a gorgeous shot by Lumps. I think it's going to trickle over the boundary rope. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's going to be a really tight one. 4 more runs. And once again, Jivan Lumsel just opens up the offside. He carves this beautifully. And Jivan Lumsel wasn't quite in control of that. That's a wicket, and this is an important wicket. We know the issues, Jivan Lumsel. Well, I think this has just been a bit of a pause, of course. Jivan Lumsel was just staring at the umpire. For Everest, who we know have a few issues, similar to the Kalundars with a lack of batting depth. This could be an interesting chase. This one's a wider delivery. That's going to be there to hit. That's not the best ball to end the over. Still 1 ball to go. This one's struck cleanly by Shahi. Don't worry about this one. It's going to take 1 bounce before the boundary rope at that vacant boundary. So an over that started off very well. Ends up being a rather costly one. And Rana Bhatt with a nice stroke. Gorgeous shot. 5 consecutive games could now make it 4 wins on the trot. This is a gorgeous shot by Shahi. The man who's earning a name as an excellent finisher for Everest. Just gets underneath this one very well. And he slogs it. What a brilliant blast. This one's gone high up in the air, catching opportunities. The fielder going to get underneath it. It's really well taken. Good catch here, so the skipper. So Rana Bhatt, who played a rather rash shot there. He's usually been very composed and stuck to a plan of just trying to rotate the strike. He falls over trying to play that one. And it's really well taken here by Akhtar. That was not at all easy. And good stuff by Sohail. And this one's just smashed down the ground and it whizzes across the surface. Well, the stumps, and this one's played uppishly. Is this going to go the distance, or is it going to be a catch? It's going to go the distance, as all Prashant Patel can do is watch that one sail over his head. As Shahi strikes this one very cleanly, and boy, it pops right through Prashant Patel's hand. We saw the Everest take a bit of a hammering at the hands of Napa. And the Tigers, this is another clean stroke that will go down the ground for 6 as Shahi, well, he wants to wrap this game up as soon as he can and propel that net run rate for this Everest side. And that is a beautiful stroke. And this is a wider delivery. And I think it's been taken. It certainly has. And this is a brilliant catch out there by Amir Hussain. Well, he could have left this one alone, Shahi, but the bowler went wider. And boy, that is sensational stuff. Amir Hussain with a one-handed blinder, but, well, the situation in this match means that it's not going to receive the cheer and the applause it deserves, as it's a very muted reaction. And then they play the Nicosia Tigers on Tuesday morning, as this one's been stroked away gorgeously by Shyam Pandit, and he gets this Everest side closer and closer to that win. Battle of captains coming up. 2 really good captains on both sides. And oh my goodness, that is just a terrible, terrible bit of fielding. And that wide should seal the deal. And Everest pick up their 4th win in a row, and in one of the most spectacular stories of this tournament. Aside, we all counted out and thought we're done and dusted, have come right back and are Everest